This like da 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 da.
Da-da.
Yeah, like if you descend by like small intervals, like a lot of composers have used that as sort of a psi motif in sad music.
BTS 5 scenery. Taeyong?
Hashtag musician problems, that's a V.
Oh.
Yeah, I literally was like 5. Like,
I thought everything.
that's like the most harmonically intense chord. That's a way to sell yourself. You're like, I'm the most intense. But anyway,
Oh my
sorry.
God. So now you're reacting to V, also known as Taehyung from BTS. Scenery is a song that was written, arranged, and composed by V himself that he dropped kind of out of the blue in early 2019. Scenery describes the nostalgic experience of walking through multiple places longing for another, whether it be a person, place, or emotion, and contemplating the past and future.
Walking through different places and think. Okay, so here's immediately what I'm thinking.
He composes himself?
Yes.
It's very cool.
Nostalgic piano, definitely gonna have some strings in there. I expect different, like literally different scenes,
Did you
but
say,
also
like,
I
a
hope that
forest?
reflects
Did you say
with.
like walking through different scenery or just?
Well, it's
Walking
called
through
scenery.
Multiple places.
Exactly.
Scenery by V. 3, 2, 1, go.
We should cry. Sounds like we're outside.
Yeah.
There's the cowbell. Or a pan.
I think those are wind chimes. Not a cowbell.
Yeehaw!
Okay. So there's the piano intro.
It's like a modern sounding reverb on an old timey sounding piano.
All right. Walking bass, sort of. Whole step, half step. Diatonic.
And it really gives that feeling of like it's so much sadder because the bass descends too in the piano, like over the long line you feel it falling down even if it goes up and down, but like the general mood is of a stock market falling into the abyss.
Oh my god.
I'm reading like the English translation, but right when it says the light reflected by the moon, you literally hear like something that's like up in a high register, and it's just like twinkling, you know, like, you know?
Oh, beautiful.
I
Switching to
wanted to go
triple,
into
yeah.
a waltz, but like it's like not.
It's like a Viennese waltz.
Quite
Bum,
going.
Bum. It kind of is.
It's like getting more into it, but then it like pauses.
But it's kind of that like old school, like that nostalgic dance thing, you know? When someone winds up a music box and a
Hear the
waltz
instrumentation change?
I do. It's thickening a bit. More bird
It's
flaps.
getting like a little bit more synthesized.
No, that's not bird flaps. That's like a
That's the
camera
camera.
wind. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
shutter.
Is that a little camera
the
flash
piano part
thing?
reminds me of something. I like the piano part.
The piano part is gorgeous. Although, and the melody's so nice too.
I feel like this is like, it's hard to go music theory, like basic sonata form, because I feel like we just went to like a 5.
Whoa! The time got a little... Yeah, the time is... It delays a little bit. That's interesting.
Dun, dun. Oh, the string. There's the cello.
There's the string.
Yes! Sorry. Big dominant, big 5 here. It's a little louder, a bit more energy.
This like da 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 da.
Da-da.
Yeah, like if you descend by like small intervals, like a lot of composers have used that as sort of a psi motif in sad music.
And because it's like da da da, right? It's not it's approaching that resolution.
Yeah.
But it keeps almost getting there and almost getting there, and then still never reaching that final resting place.
Ooh.
Oh! It's a pun with wonder and wander, isn't it? Oh my god, I can read English.
I think the meter makes it sound more optimistic.
It's not done.
I thought it was done. Pull a Schubert.
And there's always a final thought,
That's like the first, like, that's the lowest note that we've gotten so far.
Aww. That was pretty.
It was really pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you hear that overtone at the end? There's like, I think it was a sharp 11 overtone. Like there's a really tiny, if you listen super closely to this really high pitched ring at the very end, it's like, yeah. It's cool.
This song feels like a nice stroll through Snowdon Town in Undertale, because a lot of the higher piano ranges remind me of Snowdon Town from Undertale. No.
I would encourage you to look at waltzes because it's very pleasant watching them just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Film the feet.
Oh, I can't.
Please.
No, we don't.
Yes.
Yes.
And I'd be the male.
Okay.
So I'd take the left foot forward and then bring the right foot forward to the right, to diagonal. And then, so it's 1.
I just gotta be a
2,
better teacher.
3. So you join your feet after. And the thing is, what's interesting is the bobbing of the body. So you have 1, 2, 3. So you bend your knees. And once you have that groove into your body, and then you put it into music, because in music you kind of have that same feeling, but not so much on a 3D plane of your body itself. Maybe you have it planned out in your head, but having this just dip, it kind of goes into the whole peaks and valleys. We're kind of emotional roller coaster. Yeah, it's like I think we talked about this acoustic piano maybe you have in your house that you haven't touched in a while and it probably goes out of tune, but it reverberates quite loudly. Having that kind of brings you back, because a lot of people have pianos. So having that nostalgia of just remembering your family, and then you have this breathy vocalist. It was interesting. It was more breathy than usual. And having that just push out, it seems very light and delicate. The musical decisions that were made were very supporting of that.
I thought it was really personal. And I think
It
that's
sounded
what he's
like
going
that.
for.
But I don't know. Do you listen to sad music? In your
Oh
free
yeah,
time?
no. If I need to
do?
cry, this
Okay.
is like the type of stuff that I listen to.
Like when you listen to like Mahler 6. It's like
That's a different breed.
kind of sad, but it's like not sad because I'm so into it. And maybe that's just I'm just not like a feelsy person, but I guess someone who felt in their feelings all the time and emotions would really connect with someone or this song. So I think that's where it's like very effective.
It was nice. It was pretty. It was
Yeah.
beautiful.
Because as I said, it sounds like he's just kind of giving this monologue. Like the music is just like the channel for the words instead of like other way around, because there's always like priority in like vocal music where, sometimes the text serves the music or the music serves the text. And it seems like in this case, the music serves the text. But it's like formatted in a way where there's so many like gaps where like he's doing like this vocalese, like, and then other times where like he's not even in the picture, his voice isn't in the picture anymore. And I think those silences make it sound like musical scenery, he's not really being at the forefront right now. Yeah, it's a beautiful and intimate portrait
mood.
AKA mood, but like, yeah, it's a beautiful portrait.
I do like in songs when they like sample things from like the environment or whatever. Like that was a big thing that took
Sounds
off.
in general or like specifically nature?
Specifically nature, I think like.
Or human sounds?
Yeah,
Like the camera shot.
like when I start a song and it starts with like I've got a couple that start with like almost cafe background noise where you can like kind of hear people talking, like
yeah.
dishes clattering, and then it goes into like a swing beat or whatever. I think that's very cool when people can do that and like where it sounds really nice and fitting. So having like camera shutters,
Especially
in
within
it,
space. Because when they popped up, the music wasn't overbearing. They left enough silence for that to stand out, and you notice, and you're like, oh yeah, pictures, memories, nostalgia, scenery, pictures of an exhibition.
Photo album. I'm looking through it now.
The breathiness was, I thought, idiomatic, because he sings a lot in his falsetto, which is super charming. He did such a good, super good, so charming. Like little macaroons. But then he matched his lower register too with that breathiness, so it doesn't sound like it was shifting too much of a, let's say, like an emotional tone. I thought it was a fine choice.
It's so nice. It's so beautiful. You've got
You talk like this into the mic.
It's so nice. It's so beautiful.